corporate and you want a valid description, like a good description of what working in corporate is like, working in corporate is like having someone ask you to bake a cake, right? But you don't even know what a cake is. And when they tell you what a cake is, they tell you, oh, cake is when you put some ingredients together and bake it in the oven. Okay, so you put some ingredients together and you bake it in the oven. No, girl, you're supposed to use eggs. Okay, I will use eggs next time. No, you're not supposed to use bacon grease, girl. You need to use butter. Okay. Wait, why did you take the bacon grease out? You told me that I'm not supposed to use bacon grease. No, you're supposed to use bacon grease, but only on this half of the cake. Is there something I can make other than this cake? No, because making the cake is in your job description is what you were trained to do. Obviously not.
Shout out to the Bonnet Gang. I know you guys have heard that before. Shout out to the Bonnet Gang. I don't know why y'all get on here with your bonnets on and whatnot, but I digress. Listen, from what I heard in that post, it sounds like she's at an organization. She's been hired to do a job, to do job A, but her manager is requesting that she do job B, C, and whatever else. She used the analogy of baking a cake, and I get it. You know, if you are trying to bake a cake, there's a very detailed procedure in order to make sure the cake comes out right. So many eggs, so much butter, about baking powder, baking powder, and your sugar, and blended it a certain way, and your ingredient. So it's very prescribed way of making it. And if you don't, you're gonna jack it up. And so if you're trying to make one cake and you're making it a different way, you can forget about it. Same thing at work. Is that if you've been hired to do one job and you're trying to do that job and they have you doing a different job and you're doing the second job the way that you were taught to do job A, then job B is gonna fail. Got it. Can be hella frustrating. I get it. Hella frustrating. I'll say this. New associates, new employees, generally they receive minimal training. When they hire new employees, they're looking for someone they really don't have to put a lot of training into. Some organizations do a really good job of bringing associates up the right way, nice and slowly, but the vast majority of them, they don't. When they read your resume, when they look at your background, when they interview you, they're trying to find out, is this a person that we can bring on quickly with minimal training? They just don't do it. Companies just don't do it. Another reason is because they're under pressure. They're under pressure to try to get people up, to get them on board, to get them producing quickly because they're already shorthanded. So new employees receive minimal training. So you should always be prepared for that. And then once you get in it and you start working one job, it is not unusual for them to go in and start cross-training you. It's just not. If you're hired to do job A, then shortly thereafter, they're going to start looking for you to do job B. That's just the expectation. You should expect it from day one that at some point you're going to be trained to do job B and job C. Cross training is essential. It is imperative. They're not hiring you just to do one job. Stop going there thinking that this is not in my job description. I've heard people say that in the past. This is not my job in my job description. The job description is over. That was for job A. But they're going to cross-train you to do job B and job C. And remember, I just said, new hire training is minimal. So they're expecting someone that can come through the door and have the ability to learn not just their job, but the other jobs as well. They need these people to be able to cross-train and go back and forth because a lot of these jobs have high turnover. For whatever reason. whether the job is hard, whether they don't like the job, whether it's the management, whether it's their teammates, the associates that you're working with, there is turnover. And they need people that can come in, work job A, and be able to come in and fill in with job B as quickly as possible. So I'll say, don't go into these jobs expecting to only get job A, to only make a pound cake. You're going to have to make a pound cake, red velvet, cream cheese. You're going to have to make multiple cakes in order to ultimately be successful in this organization. And if you think the only cake you're going to make is pound cake, forget about it. And they're expecting you to come in with the skill set, with the acumen, so that you can get it done. They're not going to teach you everything. They're not going to show you everything. They're not going to give you the recipe for every single cake. But you damn sure better be able to make it. If you don't, you won't survive. Cool? Thanks a bunch. Love to hear your comments.